Welcome back to another episode of Casey Campbell's Videocast. Casey Campbell here with Great Lakes Post, and we are now joined by Caden Woodall from Livonia Stevenson Football. Hello, how are you?
Hello. I'm good. How are you?
Hanging in there. So it has been quite the turnaround for Livonia Stevenson this year. Of course, you guys are starting off pretty good, coming off a big win against Wayne Memorial. So far, so good. First 2 weeks of the season have been pretty good for you guys. Just talk about how big that has been.
Yes, sir. So obviously we started out with Belleville, which was a very tough opponent, which we lost 26-29, which I don't think a lot of people were expecting. But as a team, we were very prepared for that game, and we were very excited as a group, and we came out swinging, and I don't think they really expected that from us. So we brought it to them all game, but sadly we came up a little short. And then last week, we tried to continue with our same energy over Wayne, which we beat them 50-6. So it's safe to say that we did.
You guys are 1-1 the year. Of course, you have you've made a lot of news in the last few months. Of course, committing to Harvard. What was that experience like for you?
It was a very different experience, especially this year with the coronavirus and all the restrictions on that. So I never really got a chance to get out to Cambridge to visit the campus. So it was really the main thing for me was the coaches expressing interest in me. And I felt Harvard was the ones by far that did the most to reach out to me and get to know me, introduce me to the players, the facilities. They were great with it. I'm very happy with my decision.
So you're coming into a game this weekend against Dearborn. Very formidable opponent. Which is good because the talent that they've had over the years, of course, with players now playing at Big Ten schools, of course, Ali Saad and Tommy Gallardo, to name a few. They're a good team. What's it going to take to really take them down?
I think what's going to take is what we've been doing and bringing our high intensity, sticking to our game plan really, and just having everyone stick to their assignments on every play, and we should be able to. It's going to be a tough game to say the least, but I think we're prepared for it.
How different this year been?
It's been everyone has had to adapt. I think not just us. I think everyone around the league, around the state, really. Playing with masks is definitely a change, but I think everyone realizes that it's for a bigger cause, I guess. So everyone has started to adapt and put each other's health before, I guess, comfort, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So basically this year you could be, going to practice, but you also could be some days learning from home and also learning at school. How different has that been?
So my Livonia Stevenson hasn't even gone back in person yet. So we are all virtual still. So it's a change from being at home all day than having to go to practice. You kind of feel like you have to flip a switch a little to pick up the intensity because you're just sitting around all day. You don't get to walk around the halls and exchange with people like you usually do. But again, it's an adaptation that we've had to overcome, and I think we've done it well.
How do you think you're doing with online stuff?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
How do you think you're doing with all this online stuff?
I think I'm doing good. It's a change from seeing everything in paper to now seeing everything online, but I think it's going well.
You guys, obviously everything with football is different this year. Is it weird without the fans?
Yes, it is. I think the main part you notice is when you first run out at the beginning of the game and you usually hear all the student section and the band cheering, and you do it this year and there's no one besides the parents. So it's definitely a change, but at least our parents are trying to make it loud for us to give it a little simulation.
Yeah, we could have some updates coming very, very soon, especially next week with that. Be interesting to see how all these districts decide on how they're going to do it. Have you guys been on the road just yet?
No, this is our first away game.
How different is that going to be? Because, usually we would just get on a bus and, listen to music, maybe take a nap, but maybe that's going to be different too.
Yes, I believe we're going to have to take multiple buses to accommodate for the social distancing aspect of it. So it's going to be a change having everyone mask up on the bus ride and not being able to sit next to some of the teammates they usually would sit next to. But again, another adaptation that we're going to have to overcome. But I think, again, everyone's ready for it.
Getting ready for this big opponent in Dearborn, what's that going to be like? And I know I already asked you this, but what is it? What heading into 2-1, heading into those two rivalry games with Franklin and Churchill the next 2 weeks after this one? How much do you really need this win to head into those big city games?
I really think it's essential to win this game to keep a high energy streak going and start maybe rolling the snowball effect a little bit so we can all feel ready, be confident, and keep our high energy and realize that we got something special going on here.
All right. Woodall, thank you so much, buddy. Congrats this week. Look, good luck this weekend against Dearborn, and maybe we'll talk to you later on in the year.
All right, sounds good. Thank you very much.